Toyota, Porsche, Cadillac, Peugeot, Glickenhaus and Floyd Van Wall in our hyperclass. We've got 24 cars in LMP2, and we have Corvette leading our 21-car GTE Amfield. It's a huge effort from these manufacturers to bring all these cars, most of them new, racing this season, to the grid here. Huge anticipation from more than 300,000 fans packing Circuit de la Sarthe. They could not have sold another ticket. Everything is full to the rafters, and we are ready to get the race underway.
The challenge is known, it's well known. The factors that are going to be the stories told over the next 24 hours and for years beyond are completely unknown, and that's the best part of this. There are so many unknown factors with this race, the way it comes at you and comes at you hard, and the fact there's so much newness here and the depth of competition in every class. We're about to go racing.
We are about to go racing at Le Mans for the centenary race, the 91st running of this great endurance classic. Cars heading off what was once all public road, and back in 1923 was a 10-mile course. This is the permanent race facility as they head into the Porsche curves. Anthony, some of the greatest challenge on the in the world of motorsport.
We'll just hear from the race director.
All cars to assume grid positions. All cars to assume grid positions. Let's close those gaps. Let's please close those gaps. Again, 2 lines of cars. Please, 2 lines of cars.
Easier said than done somehow on those really tight final chicanes, and you tell yourself as a driver at this stage, keep it clean going into the first couple of corners. It's a long race, but again, that is easier said than done too.
The 75th anniversary liveried Porsche safety car will lead the field around. Also sprach Zarathustra reaches its conclusion. The clock is set to 4 o'clock Central European summertime. The centenary running, the centenary of the Le Mans 24 hours will get underway. LeBron James waves the tricolour and we are racing. Ferrari locked out the front row of the grid. Will they still be in front in 24 hours time? The Toyota number 8 sweeping around the outside, looking for second place. Lock up from the Porsche, the 75 car. There's contact with the Toyota. They both survive. Peugeot and Cadillac both take to the runoff area. There was contact. It's a Ferrari 1-2, 50 ahead of 51. The number 8 Toyota in third, and the number 7 Toyota up to 4th place, ahead of the 75 Porsche. That's the car you can see right behind. Then the blue nose, that's the number 2 Cadillac. The second Porsche is next up behind him. And then we get into the first of the Peugeots, the 93 car, with that distinctive, it hasn't lost its rear wing. That's the way it's supposed to look. So the race start will be investigated by the stewards. They get into the wet now as they come off Tertre Rouge onto the first part of the Mulsanne Straight. And Anthony Davidson, this is where the potential danger is. It is very wet here. They are on slick tyres.
Well, we saw what happened into the first chicane. Let's see into this one. It is treacherous, like you say, Martin, and already the 75 going wide again. I think that's the same car, Felipe Nasser, that ran into the side, the left rear of one of the Toyotas, and cars going off the track, left, right, centre here.
Yeah, the 4 of the 63 take to the infield.
Oh, into the barrier there.
It's the 311 into the barrier on the exit of the first chicane.
That's the Action Express Cadillac. And he is right in the middle of the field. He's got no steering, or he's got no bodywork. He has low left front corner. Now he's going to try and drag that back to the pits.
Jack Aitken.
1 chicane in, Jack Aitken caught out and in the barriers. He will try and drag that back to the pits, because who knows what else might happen in this race.
Well, we called it even before the start of the race that first chicane was going to be a little bit treacherous, and on the exit, just losing at that 3-1 mark. What do you spot, Martin?
We need to see what happened to the 51 Ferrari. That's gone from 2nd to 4th. He's been jumped by the 2 Toyotas. Nick Nielsen still leads in the 50 car, but Toyota number 8 in 2nd. Sebastian Buemi, teammate Mike Conway in the other red and white Toyota. That's in 3rd place. There's the 51 Ferrari in 4th. And there is Jack Aitken, the British Korean driver, trying to drag the car back to Action Express. All sorts of body bits will be required, but it's going to have to go back into the garage and have a new front end put on that car.
Look how racy the Toyotas are looking at the start of this.
Yeah.
Right up behind the car 50 now. And breezing by into Indianapolis. That's a surprise.
Yeah,
Car number 8.
Huge attack from Sebastian Buemi. There's his teammate Brendan Hartley and the rest of the garage applauding as Toyota retake the lead, or take the lead for the first time. It is Nick Nielsen in the number 50 car for Ferrari, who's now in second place. So a lead change already halfway round lap 1 of this race.
Yeah, as we were focusing, of course, on the incident for Jack Aitken coming out the first chicane, it was the Toyota squaring up to the first of the 2 Ferraris coming into the second chicane. That's where the first move made. We've just seen the second, and that's Lee Toyota pulling away.
Now, Ferrari has been very quick in race trim in free practice. It was very quick as well in qualifying.